गोंय भाजप सरकारान लोकशायेची फकाणां चलयल्यान सरकार आता मनोहर पर्रीकराच्या घरांतल्यान चलपाक लागला. भाजप सरकारान लोकांची फकाणां करपाची बंद करची. मतदारांनी वेचून दिल्ल्या आमदारांनी मातशें तरी चिंतचें. मंत्रिमंडळाच्यो बसका घरांनी घेवन भाजपान आता आनीक एक नवो पांयंडो गोंयांत चालीक लावपाचें चलयला. ते हेर मंत्र्यांनी तरी चलोवपा खातीर दिवचे न्ही अशें काँग्रेस पक्षाचे म्हणयारे यतीश नायकान पणजेंत पत्रकार परिशदेंत उलयला.
So by and large, this government has ensured the complete collapse of administration and has ensured that every person in Goa suffers. In this situation, we are hearing some statements in the nature of BJP president saying that Chief Minister is going to resume in November. Statements in the nature of saying that everything is fine, perfect. If everything is perfect, the Chief Minister since so many months is not being seen in the Secretariat, is not being seen in the Assembly. Matters concerning Goa are not being resolved. Issues concerning Goa are not being resolved. We've heard first that the Chief Minister was suffering from indigestion. Then we heard that he was suffering from some other ailment, some pancreatic ailment, pancreatitis, and finally we have heard now that he is suffering from pancreatic cancer, as has been disclosed by the constituents of this government, the ministers in this government. But there is no health bulletin still. Nobody knows what actually is the state of Chief Minister's health. Now today there is a farce in an enactment. They are apparently having an IPB meeting at his private residence in Dona Paula. One doesn't understand how a government meeting, an IPB board meeting can be held. One doesn't understand how it can be held in a private residence of a chief minister. We have seen how he has been got down from Delhi to Goa. We have seen the visuals. Chief Minister's visuals out of AIIMS into the state of Goa have been seen by all. And now we are hearing that he is having a IPB board meeting which he is to preside on. What sort of farce is going on? Does this government think that the governance is a joke? Governance is a serious matter. It is not a joke. But it looks like the BJP has got no idea of what governance is all about. They are enacting farce over a farce. Now they are saying tomorrow will be a cabinet meeting. In the background of this farce, cabinet meeting also in the residence, private residence of the Chief Minister, which is very unheard of. A cabinet meeting or an IPB meeting should be held in the Secretariat, Minister's Block, conference room. On a maximum, a cabinet meeting can be held at the Chief Minister's official residence. How can a cabinet meeting be held in a private residence of the Chief Minister? This is unheard of, unprecedented. One man is going to hold the state for ransom. The state is being held for ransom. And this is being held for ransom because of the lust of the BJP. Maybe they are leaderless on their side. Vacate the chair. Goa deserves governance. Goa deserves effective governance. If you are leaderless, if your leader is sick, if he cannot come to the assembly, if he is unable to attend cabinet meets in the assembly, in the secretariat, at the official residence, please vacate the chair. Don't make fun of administration. Holding an IPB meet at a private flat is unacceptable. Holding a cabinet meeting in a private residence is unacceptable.
मंत्रिमंडळाच्यो बसका घरांनी घालपाचोच पायंडो न्ही जाल्यार आता मंत्रिमंडळाचे बसकेक सभापती वांटेकार जातलो खंय. भाजप सत्ते खातीर इतल्या सकयल्या पावंड्याचेर वतलो हें मात चिंतूंक नासलें. सत्ते फुडें हांकां घटना सुद्दां मानपाची अशी दिसना अशें यतीश उलयलो.
Height of fun that this government wants to play on the people of Goa. Yesterday, the Deputy Speaker of the Assembly has spoken that the Deputy Speaker and the Speaker are going to participate in the cabinet meeting. This shows that they have no idea of what constitutional democracy is all about. Our constitution speaks of separation of powers. The legislature, the judiciary, and the executive. The speaker is a head of the legislature. The deputy speaker is the second to the speaker as the head of the legislature. How can they be part of cabinet meeting? The speaker and the deputy speaker cannot be a part of the cabinet meeting. It is most unconstitutional. If this government doesn't know how to govern, they should leave the seat. At least they should know what propriety and what procedure means. You see, the speaker hoisted the flag on the Independence Day. The flag on a government function of Independence Day is to be hoisted by the chief minister. If the chief minister is missing, for whatever reason, it should be hoisted by the second in command. The chief minister was unavailable. They don't trust anybody else. So they got the speaker to hoist it, which was again unconstitutional, unprecedented. And now the height of heights of unconstitutionality is when you are inviting speaker and deputy speaker to be party to a cabinet meeting of the government. This is unacceptable, unconstitutional, most unprecedented, and it demeans constitutional democracy.
राज्य सरकारान लोकांची आनी घटनेची फकाणां केल्यान राज्यपालान आता तरी न्हिदेंतल्यान जागे जावचे आनी गोंयच्या सरकाराक ताचो जागो दाखोवपा खातीर मुखार सरचें आनी गोंयच्या लोकांक ह्या घटनेच्या विरोधान वावुरपी पक्षा कडल्यान न्याय दिवचो अशी मागणी यतीश नायकान केल्या.
A governor is supposed to be the protector of the constitution. A governor is not the protector of government. We know that this governor was the president, ex-president of this Mahila Morcha of the BJP nationally. We know that this governor was the ex-national president of Bharatiya Janata Party's Mahila Morcha. So be it. But today she is donning a constitutional post. If things like these are happening, she has to intervene. Under her nose, the speaker went and hoisted a flag for a government function. She kept quiet, in spite of we petitioning them. Under her nose now, the deputy speaker says that he and the speaker are going to be party to a cabinet meeting and that they have been invited. Under her nose, this is happening. You see, she should realize, the governor should realize that she has a role under the constitution. She is not there to occupy the sprawling lawns for no purpose. She is there for a purpose, and the purpose is as per defined in the constitution. And when the governance fails, which is happening today, the governor cannot be a mute spectator. She cannot be a party to the government's misadventure. These are government's misadventures, and she has to act. The governor cannot remain quiet.
भाजपाच्या फुडारपणा सकल सत्ते खातीर सगळे पांया सकल दवरपी ह्या सरकाराचो आनी सरकाराच्या ह्या निर्णयाचो काँग्रेस निशेध करता अशें यतीश उलयलो.
Therefore, while we most vociferously condemn the act of the government to have IPB meetings in a private residence of a chief minister, while we condemn the act of the state government, state cabinet of having an ostensible cabinet meeting in a private residence of the chief minister, we expect the governor to at least intervene now. She is not intervening in spite of we petitioning her on so many occasions. She is not a decorative piece in a democracy. A governor is not a decorative piece in a democracy. A governor has to act in terms of the constitution. And she is expected to act as a keeper of the conscience of the constitution. She cannot remain quiet. Since February, if you go through the messages and the statements, his office has been saying he's suffering from indigestion. His office has been saying that he has been suffering from some pancreatic ailment. He's suffering from something else. And finally now, for the first time, it has been revealed that he's suffering from cancer. So are you deliberately keeping the people in dark? And in such kind of situations, as I have stated earlier, the governor cannot be a mute spectator to things. The governor has to intervene, or else the governor would be failing in discharge of a constitutional duty. We want to remind the governor once again, though our earlier reminders have fallen on her deaf ears, she has not taken any action. We expect that she is going to act in terms of the constitution. She should be moved and guided by the constitution of this country, for which she should act. She cannot keep quiet. She is therefore not a piece to just occupy the office. She is not a person to just occupy the office for nothing.
फाटल्या वेंचणुके वेळार फामिली राज चल्ला. तुम्ही हांकां वेचून दिल्यार सरकार विधानसभेंतल्यान न्ही जाल्यार तांच्या मडगांवच्यान चलतलें अशें म्हूण बोवाळ मारपी भाजप आयज कितें करता? तो गोंयांक खंयच्या दिशेन व्हरपा खातीर सोदता असो प्रश्न आनी याद यतीश नायकान भाजपाक करून दिल्या.
This is most unprecedented, condemnable, and we are cautioning the government. Please do not take the people of Goa for granted. Please abide by the constitutional propriety. We know that you have assumed this office of chief ministership and government most unconstitutionally and high-handedly.
मनोहर पर्रीकराची भलायकी अजून सारकी जावंक ना जाल्यार तांणी मुखेलमंत्री पदाची खुर्ची सोडून दुसऱ्याक कोणाकय दिवची आनी जर तो खुर्ची सोडपा खातीर तयार ना जाल्यार तांणी मंत्रालयान बसून लोकांची कामां करची अशी मागणी केल्या.
And in such a situation, you are ensuring that the speaker and deputy speaker participate. It must probably be the first time in the history of any constitutional democracy where a speaker and deputy speaker are sought to participate in a cabinet meeting. So we are cautioning the government, please don't throw constitutional propriety to the winds. There are certain tenets of constitutional democracy which are laid down in the constitution. Maybe that party revolves around one person who is the chief minister. But you cannot hold the administration of the state to ransom. If you are leaderless, please vacate the seat. Don't make Goa suffer. It is a pure farce. This cabinet meeting and this IPB meeting is a pure farce. I wonder what is on the agenda. I wonder what is on the agenda. Because if the chief minister is fine, he should come to the secretariat and chair a meeting. If he is not fine, he should hand over the charge to somebody. But this is not the way of running the administration, where you call somebody at your colleagues at your flat and think that this is your family property or ancestral property. This is not correct. The government functions by the rule book, and these things cannot be done at your house. Maybe your BJP party has nothing to tell you because of whatever reasons, but please read the rule book. You cannot do such things. They have to abide by the constitution, and therefore we are saying that if the BJP has no realization of what it's doing and no idea what governance is all about, then the governor has to intervene. A governor's post is not a decorative post in a democracy. She's to act, and if she doesn't act, she would be failing in the discharge of her duty in these most pivotal times.